Have you ever seen a player who hasn't even started a regular season snap turn an entire merchandise market upside down? That's what we're watching with Shedeur Sanders, a rookie who slipped to the fifth round, but is already one of the NFL's top jersey sellers, and he hasn't even been named a starter. That gap between off-field demand and on-field role is exactly the story teams, media, and fans are trying to decode right now. Start with the obvious, the numbers. Ranking in the top 5 for jersey sales across the entire league is not noise. It means national interest, sponsorship appeal, and real dollars flowing into team retail and league merchandise. When a player who's currently listed behind a veteran starter moves more shirts than established stars, it signals something bigger than fandom. It signals narrative power. Fans are buying the story as much as the name. The son of a cultural figure, the slip in the draft drama, and the idea of a raw, high-upside prospect who might have been overlooked. That disconnect, marketability versus current roster role, creates both opportunity and risk. From a franchise perspective, that kind of consumer demand is gold. It opens doors for marketing partnerships, boosts revenue for the team and the league, and gives the front office leverage when negotiating local sponsorships or game day activations. But it also layers on pressure. When fans invest in a jersey, they buy expectation. They want to see that player on the field contributing, validating their purchase. If the on-field opportunity doesn't come soon or doesn't go well, those same fans can swing to disappointment quickly, and that can create messy PR and coaching headaches. Why does this matter beyond merch trends? Because in today's NFL, commercial value influences more than sponsorships. It colors narratives around roster decisions, media coverage, and even owner-level impatience. A player who sells a lot of jerseys becomes a visible asset, ownership notices. The challenge for Cleveland is managing that visibility in a way that supports development rather than letting hype dictate playing time. Teams still need to follow a sensible player development roadmap, practice reps, a phased plan for in-game exposure, and a clear communication strategy to keep expectations realistic. There's another layer worth highlighting, the social and cultural forces behind the sales. Shedeur's background, his name recognition, and the way modern fandom works, amplified by social media, highlight clips, and brand storytelling, mean merchandising can outpace production. That used to be rare. Now it's common. Fans want to back a narrative, an underdog, a legacy, a relatable personality. Those elements often translate into jersey sales long before a player proves himself in the pros. But with the upside comes true risk, the pressure of expectation. If the Browns let market demand push them into playing a rookie before he's ready and he struggles, the backdraft can be brutal. Rookie mistakes get magnified, and the bubble can burst quickly. That's why a measured approach matters. Make the most of his commercial momentum while protecting his on-field development. So what should Cleveland do right now? There are 3 practical priorities. 1, protect the developmental timeline. Keep football decisions driven by readiness and scheme fit, not merch numbers. Use controlled reps, situational packages, spot duty on faster decision plays, or mop-up time that lets him grow without blowing up the game plan. 2, monetize smartly. Convert jersey sales into sustainable revenue streams that benefit both the organization and the player. Leverage local sponsorships and community appearances that build the brand while not overexposing the rookie to distraction. 3, manage expectations and support the player. Set the media narrative proactively. Offer mentorship, mental health resources, and guidance on managing public pressure. If he's going to be a marketable asset, the organization owes him the structure to grow into that role without being consumed by it. The bigger picture here is a shift in how players arrive. In past decades, you had to dominate on the field first, then sell jerseys later. Now, personality, social footprint, and storyline can accelerate commercial success. That's not inherently bad, it's just different. Teams that learn to balance narrative value with disciplined player development will extract the most long-term value. If you want a short line to use in a debate or chat tonight, a jersey sale doesn't make a Pro Bowler, but a Pro Bowler can always sell jerseys. The trick for teams is turning the short-term commercial surge into a long-term football asset without letting the market rush the process. With Shedeur, the story is just beginning. And the real question is whether the Browns will let the on field timeline lead or let marketing momentum pull the trigger. Stop the scroll. A rookie is outselling Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, you read that right. Shedeur Sanders, who isn't even Cleveland's starter, sits among the top 5 NFL jersey sellers this year, beating the likes of Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Lamar Jackson. That's wild. Here's why it matters. Jersey sales aren't just merch numbers, they're cultural currency. Fans buying your name mean attention, marketability, and pressure, all rolled into one. For a fifth-round rookie who opened the year as QB3 behind Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel, that's a huge vote of confidence from the public, if not yet from the coaching staff. Let's be real about the on-field picture. Shedeur flashed in camp and preseason, but finished with a rough final outing. The Browns kept him, which says the front office sees developmental upside, but Joe Flacco starts, and Dylan Gabriel is firmly the primary backup for now. Shedeur's path to actual snaps is narrow. Injuries, a collapse, or a hot streak in practice will be the ticket. Still, when your jersey is selling like hotcakes, teams notice, and so do sponsors, media, and national headlines. There's another layer: narrative. Shedeur's name carries family cachet. Deion Sanders' brand and the Sanders family story amplify interest in every step Shedeur takes. That helps merchandise, social attention, and the brand that follows him even when he's not on the field. It's not just talent, it's story. Bottom line, Shedeur's merch numbers are proof that attention can outpace opportunity. He's a college hero turned viral rookie who's suddenly a commercial force. Football-wise, he's still waiting for his shot. Off-field, he's already a headline. What comes next? Prove it in game reps. If he ever gets them, that jersey ranking could become a full-blown NFL phenomenon, or just a reminder that hype sometimes arrives before destiny. Stop the scroll. A rookie is outselling Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, you read that right. Shedeur Sanders, who isn't even Cleveland's starter, sits among the top 5 NFL jersey sellers this year, beating the likes of Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Lamar Jackson. That's wild. Here's why it matters. Jersey sales aren't just merch numbers, they're cultural currency. Fans buying your name mean attention, marketability, and pressure, all rolled into one. For a fifth-round rookie who opened the year as QB3 behind Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel, that's a huge vote of confidence from the public, if not yet from the coaching staff. Let's be real about the on-field picture. Shedeur flashed in camp and preseason, but finished with a rough final outing. The Browns kept him, which says the front office sees developmental upside, but Joe Flacco starts, and Dylan Gabriel is firmly the primary backup for now. Shedeur's path to actual snaps is narrow. Injuries, a collapse, or a hot streak in practice will be the ticket. Still, when your jersey is selling like hotcakes,